Bunji.
It's Bosha, yeah. Buta magica. Niweka bimbi kanja mota mota moti. Kanwano tarindeka moti mota moti. Niweka bimbi kanja mota mota moti. Kanwano tarindeka mota mota moti. Rukundo yawe nensika sikemfure chintu. Nentwaro mubichumpunga. Kona rijirawe yuguraho otaruchinga ntwire nindumwani ntonya tonya aha mutima o kampane ko umwanya uya madara na kwansi wandagane sensi yona ona hati ninkutonza niwe kabimbi kanja mota mota moti kanwano tarindeka moti mota moti kanja mota mota moti kanano tarindeka mota mota moti terezo muhanda moti otanyinaza mwana moti otarishwaza oja moti mota mota moti oino kumanya moti you are the key to my heart moti you are the king of my mind. Ejirabe kwinire orishanga bajitwire oh aye bo niwe kabimbi kanja mota mota moti kanwano tarindeka mota mota moti niwe kabimbi kanja mota mota moti kanwano tarindeka mota mota moti sikemfure chintu nentwaro mubichumpunga terezo muhanda moti otarishwaza bonja moti otarishwaza cause you're the key to my heart amoti niwe kabimbi kanja mota mota moti kanwano tarindeka mota mota moti niwe kabimbi kanja mota mota moti kanwano tarindeka mota mota moti niwe kabimbi kanja
Milimati even this one wami ebirabo bya rukundo bakabimarayo byebigambo bya rukundo sigine bari nageza ubone kinakwatura ngo ubutumwa bwa rukundo nacyo cyambe neja no ubutumwa bw'umutima umutima gwansuma wete ngwishika z'umutima bambisaswa ndetsira ubutumwa bw'umutima umutima gwansuma wete ngwishika z'umutima bambisaswa nkafutara buriyo bunabahereza umutima nkabetuga bakaguna gahobe iruka abansigo mwirumani tomere bisika ntinewegamo nagezaho munonge bintu bya rukundo ngumye sasire konka nacyo cyandema naho uzirari wotandekaho ngo musamariya kazi nsaro janjabe nkureba mu biroto ko cicire na toto komize nasho mutena nenzambura ndebera kimwe ngo nibigufarya buriye rya bumusho nakweno takande neja no utumwa bw'umutima umutima gwansuma wete ngwishika z'umutima bambisaswa ndetsira ubutumwa bw'umutima umutima gwansuma wete ngwishika z'umutima bambisaswa ebirabo bya rukundo bakabimarayo by'ebigambo bya rukundo tigine value nagezaho mbone kinagwatura nk'obutumwa bwa rukundo nacyo cyandema aho nkigezaho kucyatura kikuyikomisha ndebe zorusheshemi niwe just give me chance I could be forever you give me chance promise to be forever I wanna keep my promise that I will be forever Nisha no utumwa gw'omutima omutima gwantuma wetenwishinka z'omutima bambisasibwa ndetira obutumwa bw'omutima
Ensonga z'omutima, and it is our number 10. The top 10 Western Countdown, and as always, I'm your host Moses Zodi, and the show is nothing but vibe, nothing but fire, nothing but good music from Western Uganda. We are here to give you the best. We're here to give you the whatever we give you every Friday 5 p.m. and 2023, the first show of 2023. Yeah, definitely the year is off to a quick start. People are having lots of things going on, and we'll be letting you know about all that and plenty more that will be coming up on the show. Keep it locked, keep it AETV, drop that comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be seeing more and more of what Western Uganda's music songs like Tupati making, and we had a winner who received their big sums of money and their cash prizes. Yeah. That was the one and only Giles Sashogia Small Boy Collections. Yeah, thank you for predicting number one, and you too today can predict number one, and you'll be able to win. Yeah, definitely. So let's keep it locked, keep it AETV, and that was our number 10, and we'll be having 9 more songs. Yeah, plus some bonuses out there. So keep it locked, keep it AETV. We'll be back. Let's head into some music, and we'll be back for you and more.
Millimati live on this one.
Instrumental. You make my heart go pop, pop, pop in your hands. I dey feel I'm chop, chop, baby boy. Take it down slow, slow. Oh, we know I want anyway. Tell me why, oh, why you hit me with matter so much, darling. Oh, baby. Well, it's only you, and that's an endeavor. I can't miss a no kuya, eh? Sinchin heshara. You're the chum just show me the way. And every time you need me, well, baby, just speaking, eh? You want me, eh? You're the chum just show me the way. And every time you need me, well, baby, just speaking, eh? You want me, eh? By the way, gambira banyabsare abakuri hihi na nokwe hare anyway nitukahangare rukundo yitu tukishakare you're my side, oh my baby, you're my side, you're such a gentleman, such a gentleman. Tell me why, oh why you hit me with matter so much, darling. Oh baby, well it's only you, and that's an endeavor. I can't miss a no kuya, eh? Sinchin heshara. You're the chum just show me the way. And
from Simba Jig, like On Fire. We have very many other songs that she has for us, yeah? Every time you are just there and you want to feel something with rhythm and blues, yeah? Definitely check out Simba Jiki and you'll be seeing a lot and a lot with him, yeah? So with that said, we have to check out more and more. We have to have more music for you. And with that said, let's check out what we have this week for you in the news, what we have happening. First of all, by the way, Happy New Year to you people, yeah? Definitely, when it takes all this long, you probably think that I've forgotten about it now, but nah. Happy New Year to you, my people who always view, people who always drop comments. I love you all and thank you for watching. Always. 2023, let's make it bigger, let's make it fire, yeah? And very many other things, yeah? We had number 10 being Ishenkazi, yeah? Ishenkazi Mtima by Millie Martins, and we had number 9 being Show Me by Simba GK, yeah? Definitely that lovely lady. And we have more songs coming on. We have 8 more jams and bonuses aside, yeah? Just know that we have a lot that is coming up for you, and make sure you keep it locked and keep it tight. We are ATV, and with that said, let's check out what we have from this week. This week has been a roller coaster ride. We'll start straight from a place where we don't normally pick news, but with events of such monstrosity, we have to actually go there. And that will begin with Kampala. In Kampala on New Year's Eve, there was something that really happened that was really, really sad, yeah? So what happened is on the celebration, during the celebrations for the New Year's, we had Abitex organizing a big party that was at Garden City. Now, what happened? This place was flowing with people. Now, that's business, yeah? And we don't say, well, it was good having a lot of people. But now, what happened is there was what we call a stampede. Now, during the stampede, people are moving in large numbers, yeah? Very large numbers, and they're trying to move out. They were trying to move out of the Garden City to see the fireworks that were ongoing. Now, during that stampede, it is reported that about 34 people died. Yeah, I think, if I'm accurate, I think it's that. Oh, I'm confusing it with some other thing, but we had very many people dying, and Abitex right now is being held in custody. They denied him bail. Whatever happened was really not nice, and I think the problem was people never actually, in Uganda, they never have that budgeting that a place can get full and they say sold out. And that is an issue that is going to keep stressing us till we find a solution. But with such a case, maybe probably they will find a solution and we'll have a limit to how many people can enter a show. Yes, at one point we want very many people at the show. But then there is a number that is supposed to be considered the maximum, yeah? We do not overfill it to that point. With that said, Abitex, wherever you are, well, we don't blame you, but we blame you, yeah? So however it goes, we'll be seeing and we'll be keeping you updated. We are saying several people were injured in this thing, and some even lost their lives, yeah? And that is not something that you take simply. That is why he has been held in custody, and he is not going to be released until something is done, yeah? So let's wait for what will be done. Now, another thing that has been circulating this year has been a roller coaster ride. We had Belga Live, yeah? Belga Live had this video moving around of him on the wedding. Belga Ngalagamba as a Wakabi during those days, yeah? We like it when we see our celebrities back in the day, before they were celebrities, yeah? Belga MC, big ups to you. That video is, but it's one hell of a comedy show right there, yeah? And then it shows you how much you should actually believe in yourself, yeah? Because Belga, if you see that Belga and you see the Belga now, you'll be like, is this the same person or something, yeah? But he's the same person, he's just elevated, he has been building himself, and right now he's a big MC in the house. Big ups to you, we love you, and we definitely are waiting for you to give us more and more of your badass party boosting and all that, yeah? Then we had people in Mbara who were there. New Year's celebration in Mbara was also something else, yeah? When you check around Portville, and then, okay, Lotus. Well, those who do not know Lotus, that's where Portville is. Then there is Vision Empire, there is Western Arcade, and all those arcades. It's the center of Mbara. But on New Year's Day, that place was crowded. Yeah, like you literally couldn't find where to walk through it, and people were really celebrating that New Year like it was, I don't know, people were really excited for 2023, and we do hope it comes out as a good year. But you know, things happen. Another COVID can break out, yeah, and it would definitely be a really bad thing that can really disrupt a lot of activities, yeah. That aside, Sonko is actually also down with illness, and he probably won't be joining us for today unless he makes a miraculous recovery and decides to run to the show, yeah. And then we have Gladys also not being around. Also, we don't know what is really happening with her. She got a little bit tangled somewhere, but we hope she will be back on the show. Then we have, with that said, I think I've given you the news of what is happening around Mbarara, yeah? So let's head to our number 8, and we'll keep you going and going and going. Keep it locked, keep it AETV.
I fell in love, right at Rosie. Femi.
Any man pro on the beats.
Ninyenda kumanya, naba nindota. Ninyenda kumanya, naba nintera. Nyowe nindota, burukile no nyeta yeta. Nchukwetawa, ohamyo kumano nyeta.
Girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me? Oh, who want you for me?
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me. Oh, got it for me. Shoot a man buza. Don't waranka hiyo kwe arumda. Otanago muruhanga. Otanago munyanja. I will sing along, sing along, sing along. I will dance to this song, dance to this song. If you show up, nichiriza, nichanyakira nyoreche. Yowe ombianse, I need to calm down.
girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me? Oh, who want you for me?
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me. Oh, got it for me. Ninyenda kumanya, naba nindota. Ninyenda kumanya, naba nintera. I will sing along, sing along, sing along. I will dance to this song, dance to this song. If you show up, nichiriza, nichanyakira nyoreche. I fell in love, right at Rosie. Femi.
Any man pro on the beats.
Ninyenda kumanya, naba nindota. Ninyenda kumanya, naba nintera. Nyowe nindota, burukile no nyeta yeta. Nchukwetawa, ohamyo kumano nyeta.
girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me?
girlfriend,
Who want you for me? Oh, who want you for me?
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me.
oh you say,
Got it for me. Oh, got it for me. Shoot a man buza. Don't waranka hiyo kwe arumda. Otanago muruhanga. Otanago munyanja. I will sing along, sing along, sing along. I will dance to this song, dance to this song. If you show up, nichiriza, steady. He knows what to do. My boy, my love, my shoo. Oh baby, hey, Keremente, way too Keremente, you're my Keremente, Kereme, hey Keremente, way too Keremente, you're my Keremente, Kereme, I call you Keremente, defender always, Kajisi Kananosi, sweetie Jolly Jessie. Kampala Ginger Karoli, I'm gonna make you cross straight line. For your first time, you're my Keremente. When I say like you sent in the air, noisy makers I material. Who's a best and never see you? Don't shy you a kangaroo. When she's a baby nago, but wete bakaza day. My boy, he steady. He knows what to do. My boy, my love, my shoo. Oh baby, hey Keremente, way too Keremente, you're my Keremente, Kereme, hey Keremente, way too Keremente, you're my Keremente.
Yes, okay, we are back. Sorry about the sound checks, sorry about the sound. We have fixed it. As always, with the heat, when something goes wrong, we definitely fix it to make sure that it goes the right way. So, with that said, I want to check out some of the people watching. I have Giles Tashoya. Giles Tashoya, how was the money? What did you use it for? First tell us, You are the winner for the top 20 countdown of the year, and you haven't told us how you spent the money. Tell us. We also want to win. What should we do? What should we do, Giles? What should we do if we want to win like you? Because you also want to win that money, yeah? So tell us, what should we do if we want to win? We have Dopest Vlogger watching. Thank you for watching. We have Solomon Amoti, and he's saying it's the show, it's the great presenters. Thank you for watching, definitely. We have Milia Owembawazi. Thank you for watching. We have Solomon saying this is the greatest shows of entertainment, Western Uganda. Long live ATV. We definitely will live long enough to give you the best and the best and the best, yeah? Definitely. And we have Tashobia, Xavi Ronald, Xavi Ronald, and he's on, and then he's saying he's on the show, the first show of the month. No, it's the first show of the year. Yeah, definitely, it's not the first show of the month. It's the first show of the year. Then you have Pearl of Africa saying the music is so nice. Yes, Pearl of Africa, we are in Mbarara. We are giving you Western Ugandan music. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping those comments. And someone is saying he wants to take the opportunity to thank the management of ATV for supporting the music of Western Uganda and other talents. Me as a young artist, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Solomon Crown. Thank you. And with that said, we have played our number 10, our number 9, our number 8. I think COVID is back. But I'll be fine, definitely, don't worry. So, with that said, we'll be coming back with plenty of music. Let's head into a short break. Take some water and we'll be back. Guy, man.
Special request to all the girls them from North, South, East and West. For your body look good and if you got blessed. Broke one.
Instrumento.
Left, right. I've been over Kodio Babukole. I've been over Sina Babusine. Okunomulembe Guankole. left right, left right. Abinobukodyo babukole, abinobusina babusine. All I seen that I Namazima be partying all night. Namazima be dancing all night. Nakasenta nikache, I been drinking all night. Namazima been high all night. Baby namubatezo bushani yo enda manyanya baleba malali. Obo bukodyo kabwihankaye ngate wereche bara natameza buchari. Hey, slide. She said forever be your mommy, no lie. So I put up on the battlefield, no time. She know me generous, so I put up on the front line. Hey, slide. She said forever be your mommy, no lie. So I put up on the battlefield, no time. She know me generous, so I put up on the front line. Left right, left right. Abinobukodyo babukole, abinobusina babusine. Okunomulembe gwankole. Left right, left right. Abinobukodyo babukole, abinobusina babusine. All I seen that I had. Wishing I one thing, you know. Barara to the world.
Yes, sir. Boy, you know what it is.
Puff, boy.
Good with that guy.
Gaingo kakabara, tinka kabara, gebinti byoni byekora. Ngunebe baroka bichamura, tinka bichamura ganyone wenkutandika, ni wenkutandika omuronyi nekubandika. Barhenku zandika abayayi bakuchamuka, bakudigitenga mango bafu yanura. Sayi Sunday select, tatuze kujaguza.
Ito batazaro kuke. Yeah, kin kwa kachir kapset timitum. Kubyari whatever. Lekat paka sitwe tuzembara nyama chun. Oya kwate brech. Better back up nigga nyom pegozanta kuhuri. Home on the way. Mumpo pajizech kuru nyanjekte ba my god. Yeah, yeah, slide. She said forever be your mommy, no lie. So I put up on the battlefield, no time. You know me put up on the front line.
Hey, left, right, left, right. Abinobukodyo babukole. We are giving you the songs that rocked the end of 2023. Yeah. That will be coming from that today's guest on the show is the man himself, Danny Schwartz, and he is the one who captured one of the songs for Amroy, and I will be seeing him in a few, yeah, definitely. Now with that said, what else do we have that has been happening across the weekend? Yeah, we have songs that have been coming in. We have Badman Corner, which was released in December. We have a Good Mood video in the shooting, in the process. It's coming in a few, yeah. And we have the Mushaho by Fact, and another artist will be having that also in the later. And then with that said, we have what has been the parties that have been going on. I definitely cannot mention these and finish them because it was the end of year and everybody was on tenterhooks. We had a lot of parties that were being organized, and I can tell you that those parties were really big. Yeah, we had Link with having very many artists there. We had, but the main event that we shall talk about is the Aganaga party. Yeah, Manife, we are journalists. Sometimes we are food dinner. So Aganaga comes in Mbara. His show is said to be in a Link, and from reports I heard that the bar, the whole Link, as big as you know Link is, we only had 15 people there. I mean, 1 to 15? Huh? Whatever is in the parties of Mbara, I really do not know. But earlier in that same period, we had Link having MC Kunana, we had Lithan MC, we had DJ Mats, we had Reggie, we had T-Paul, yeah, Reggie was also there, and the show was full to the maximum. Yeah. But they're telling you that they brought Aganaga, and still nobody turned up. Every DJ in Mbara was there and still nobody turned up. So you do wonder what's going on, yeah? But anyway, as an event organizer, just set people do not like the venue, the same venue over and over again. Yeah. So if you set there today, no, work from somewhere else. Let that other days skip. They worked on Christmas and they also wanted to work on first. On a good day, it would have worked, but well, it failed. So we'll be investigating all that, and then we'll come up with something that can help you draft a good party. We had now what's coming up? What's coming up? We have a 14th Jan having the Fame Awards. This will be at Nkore Place, and lots of awards will be given. The fashionista of the year, and then music of the year. All those we'll be having them on 14th January at Nkore Place. Then on 21st January, Kachori wayogwe bansibako I crush on her, but the one I actually crush on, the woman herself, yeah, Spice Diana. It's a China show on 21st January 2023, and the show will be at Mbara University Inn. So as you know, Mbara University Inn is the new venue for big parties, and trust me, I'll be there. Make sure you're also there. We'll be seeing what Spice Diana has to tell us, what this side in Mbara omushesha zekutulagako, yeah. Uganda zekulaga kubasheshe. Yeah, we're definitely waiting for her, and the entrance will only be 10,000 as always, and we are expecting a big party from the one and only Spice Diana. Let me see. One song I'm really excited to hear. Now, I want to see you na. I'm definitely excited. I have to hear that song. I want to see her sing that song. I actually want to see Spice Diana. I don't think I've seen her at any show before. Yeah. If I could even get on stage and even give her a hug, banange, it will make my day. But that aside, we have another big show that will be coming up, and that's the Western Uganda Music Awards. Now these ones, you should definitely go vote me. I've been nominated as a presenter of the year. Simanyi Nage, I don't know where they looked it up, but definitely I've been giving you people very good news. I've been giving you people very good entertainment content. And definitely if I win this, we are expecting more and more, and we're expecting to grow bigger and bigger as always, yeah? So make sure you do go vote me. When the links come up, I'll be sharing them with you people, and I'll be asking you people to vote. Simu be, yeah? I'm asking, you know that emoji that begs, eh? I'm definitely going to be one of those emojis that begging, because an award, that is something big for me, that it would change my life, yeah? Definitely. So we have birthdays. I want to make these big birthday shout-outs, yeah? Big people that have had birthdays this week. We have Gordon from A+ Funeral Management, yeah? Gordon, happy birthday. And then we have Rhythm Selector. Rhythm Selector also had a birthday this week, and it's also a big birthday to him. Happy birthday, Rhythm Selector. He's one of the proprietors for Backyard Sundays, yeah? And we definitely enjoy what you do. We expect more music from you. We expect more mad swingings on those decks, and we expect you to give us more and more of entertainment. Rhythm Selector, happy birthday. Then we have the birthday boy today, eh? Let me call him this. Mwami Wakataleya and Kendo. The one and only Sugar Boy. The one and only Starsen DJ. It's his birthday today, and big shout outs to you, bro. Happy birthday. And by the way, his song was Song of the Year this past year, and everywhere that you would ask the top song in Western Uganda, whether in USA, whether in Mbara, whether in Tanzania, whether in Rwanda, whether in Biharwe, the song was to party. It was the song of the year for 2022, and we're expecting more music from him for 2023, yeah? So what are we expecting? Starcent. Omayi today will be saying Starcent and Red, but it's a birthday. So for us, don't be a duo. Starcent, big ups to you. Happy birthday, bro. And we'll be catching up with you over time. With that said, I think I've exhausted all that we had for you in the birthday section, and we definitely keep engaging. So we have a lot of information that we'll be passing, so make sure you do follow us on social media, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, and we'll be posting updates for you people, yeah? Well, if you do check if you do check out our YouTube, and right now you're watching from YouTube, hit that subscribe button, yeah? Hit that subscribe button and maybe share the link with a friend who you think is interested in this music, yeah? Definitely would be glad if you do that. Otherwise, but I have my mom saying a good presentation. Thanks, mommy. Thanks, mommy, for watching. And you have Ganyana Sena also watching. Thank you, people, for watching. Keep dropping those comments. Keep engaging. And let's see what we've had for our numbers as we get back to continuing with our countdown, yeah? So for the numbers that we have had today, we've had at our number 10, we have number 9 as our number 9 was Ishenkazio Mtima was our number 10. Then we had Simba Jike with Show Me as our number 9. We had the Femi by Rena Rosie as our number 8. And we had number 7 as Element by Jojo Banner. We had number 6 as Left Right by Puff Boy and Ambroy. And we have number 5 coming up in a few. Let's go into a small break, see our number 5, and we'll be back with Danny Schultz, the one of the baddest videographers we have in Bahara. Yeah? See you around.
Too many DJs.
Instrumento.
Boy, you know what it is.
Right about now I have a bomb, it will blow. If you don't love a nigga, give me my good loving, I won't be a buffalo. Let a hundred baby,
I wrote you some Shakespeare poetic songs, but you never let a nigga man holler. Kora tanke kwa just singer, no sa kushanga in the bad man corner. I'm acting like you didn't capture my attention, and quietly you can dog have a jersey while I'm drinking this Hennessy on occasion. I'm thinking Oka cause it's such a container. I'm acting like you didn't capture my attention, and quietly you can dog have a jersey while I'm drinking this Hennessy on occasion. I'm thinking Oka cause it's such a container.
right about now I have a bomb, it will blow. If you don't love a nigga, give me my good loving, I won't be a buffalo. Let a hundred baby,
Tukakuda home tukudia michungwa Okoyo shaka mande kude banyesya Atna ha WhatsApp to trebuka Benyor kunde kan stam cheka Ababando be shereke Ahan somunda yechton Ama shemere rwano kugam Bebe siwe ngunonda kunyamo Tazana sana because Nabanda kwine nimbanafa I'm thinking of you and I Vacation for you and I Nabanda been of your and I Keep holding me through the night Cause I be there for you and I
right about now I have a bomb, it will blow. If you don't love a nigga, give me my good loving, I won't be a buffalo. Let a hundred baby, kale. Right about now I have a bomb, it will blow. If you don't love a nigga, give me my good loving, I won't be a buffalo. Let a hundred baby, kale.
Ababando vetereke Ahan somunda yestan Ama shemere rwano kugam Bebe siwe ngunonda kunyam
DJ Steve run real. I'm acting like you didn't capture my attention, and quietly you can dog have a jersey while I'm drinking this Hennessy on occasion. I'm thinking Oka cause it's such a container.
Right about now I have a bomb, it will blow. If you don't love a nigga, give me my good loving, I won't be a buffalo. Let a hundred baby, kale.
Yes, okay, that is our number 5, and it's another big tune from Ambroy, and the song is Badman Corner. We have Ambroy featuring banjo, and it's also featured by too many DJs, yeah? Too many DJs, that's Sivra and Red, yeah? And we're definitely excited about the jam. It's a really big one, yeah? It's been making rounds, and you can hear the beat. It's something exceptional, it's something really nice. Now in the building, I have the one and only, the magic maker, the film star. You also be film stars. The film creator.
I make film stars, but I'm not a film star.
He makes film stars, but he's not a film star. The one and only Danny Schultz. So Danny Shots, how are you doing?
I'm good today. How are you?
I'm good. So Danny, I only know Danny Shots, but these people do need to know you to a better level. So what can we really call you?
I'm Daniel. I'm Daniel Lugo. I'm from Bar. That's where I grew up from. That's where I started from. Most of the schools I went to are in Bar. Yeah, I just had my other education in Kampala, my university education. But I'm a Barra-born kid. I've been around here. I know so much here, and I love this town. I love this city a lot. Yeah, so you can call me Daniel in case Danny Shots is kind of a mouthful for you, but I'm Daniel.
Now, professionally, what are you?
Professionally, I'm a photographer first. I'm a cinematographer second. I do organic marketing here and there. And I probably just try to survive because a lot of things I do, but I won't give a title to them because if I farm, I'm not going to call myself a farmer.
Yeah.
I will not either call myself a peasant because I'm not putting myself down to that level, but I survive in other instances. So anything to do with media, I'm good. I can even do a little bit of graphics. I'm good. I can
Wow. That is amazing, and it's really nice to actually get to... You know, most people out there never meet the creators. At the end of the day, the superstar is the artist, yeah? The superstar is the person who people see on TV, the person who they see on screen. But they forget to actually meet the people who make these people look the way they look, yeah? And what would you say about that? You find that people are, maybe the artist is getting far more credit than us, the people who create the things.
You know, the funny thing is that that's how it should be. And that's part of our job. Yeah, I'm not going to record a video and have my face in it. That's the reason for the credits. The credits are there to let you know about the person who created the video. Because artists are our clients and they know what they want. Unless the artist was like, maybe I want the videographer in my video, but if it's not the case, it's part of our job. So yeah, it's part of it. It's like right now, let me give you an example. It's just a basic example. How many videos have you seen where people have put up their credits directed by this, and videos you've seen where people don't have any of the credit? Usually in the case of the former I mean like where credits come. Yeah, it's because maybe the work, the director does not feel he has to put the name on the work, or the artist wants the work credited to him because he is the director on the technical point of view, not on the creative point of view. The creative point of view is the director putting in the creativity in the project. Like let's say we want to shoot a video, we want to use this street, use that street, and everything comes from me as an artist. Me as the videographer, I have not added anything. There it's okay, it might be a video because they'll just use my camera, nothing brain-wise from me. So it's part of our job really, yeah.
Now about that, let's also break those people down. Now there's a camera person, and then there is a director.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
There's not a camera person. Videography and cinematography, I'll use the word cinematography.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's teamwork. It's not only a director. There's a director, there's a camera operator, there's a steady cam operator on such large sets. There's a grip boy. There's a lot. There's someone who's going to change the lenses. There's a producer, you know. There's someone who's going to deal with the casting guy, you know. Someone who's going to look for people who will look good in that video. There's makeup, there's a lot of stuff. There's VFX, people who control the graphics and everything, sort of things like that, you know. So it's teamwork, it's huge. But then under that also, we have something called the indie filmmaker. Indie stands for independent. So these people usually have small teams and they usually can do most of the stuff they want to do on their own. So right now I'm at that stage where I'm an indie, but I have a team that helps me. And I have a company that actually I own. It's called Art Live Productions. If you've seen videos from Tupate, Confessions,
That's
Visualizer for Left Right, Ndongo, all those videos. You see Art Live. Now Art Live
exactly.
is my company.
That is where we're getting to next. The projects. Let's see what the projects are. Tell us the big projects you've worked on, maybe even the small ones here. You think that you should also give credit so that people can actually know the work. You know, people about Danny Shots, but probably someone doesn't know who Danny Shots is.
Yeah, definitely. That's the case mostly.
Now the work. Let's see the work, because people are normally identified with the work.
The work, if I'm to talk about people, I've worked with certain brands at least. I've worked with brands internationally and in the country. Over the past 6 years, I've been in the industry.
Oh.
Yeah, but none come close to what I'm trying to achieve with the boys, these new boys, Ambre and Puff. Yeah. I've worked with the Ancancy Maze, I've worked with Cream de la Cream, I've worked with the whole Simple Simon, the whole jamming beats crew from Jamaica. I've worked with Banner Boy, I've worked with almost a lot of artists.
Oh, Banner Boy on which project?
Yes, 2017 when they came with the Kasana Boys.
Kasana Boys.
I was the one who was contracted to do the shooting.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's huge.
Yeah, so I've worked with all those artists, but nothing.
Now the moment you mentioned, exactly,
the prestige that I kind of hold for these new boys, Puff Boy, Ambre, Banjo.
What can you say about them?
Their projects have turned my life around. I'm not miscrediting the other projects. They made me who I am today. They put me up on big stages. I shared the stage with other creators. But these boys have something new that's coming up.
Have something super.
Yeah, it's super, it's nice, and it's, you know, like when something big is going to happen, or like when a tsunami is going to happen, water first collects itself back. Then you know something big is what is coming. So it's like right now the whole industry in the West, we are in that. Yeah, where water is collecting.
We're all sloping down.
Yeah, where the water is collecting for that big what?
Explosion.
For that big explosion. You get it? And that big explosion is those boys. Every project I've worked on them. Right now we are even actually planning. We have 2 videos coming up. We have Tuza, that's for Ambre. That's instrumental song, but Ambre features on it. And Left Right, Puff Boy's song. We have 2 videos we are shooting.
Did you shoot Confession?
Yes, I'm the one who shot it.
Definitely. If you've watched Confession, if you've watched Ndongo, those are the 2 videos that I will tell you that I gave respect to Danny. And I'm very sure people here will also be dropping comments and telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
So
actually, if I'm to speak about like technically the best video I've worked on is Ndongo.
Yeah, definitely.
The rest, the other videos are all okay. From my standpoint, I don't know, people can like whatever they want to like, but on a technical standpoint, like what you'd say as a creator, what took your time, the art you put in, everything, did you love it? Ndongo to me is like the most complete and most perfect project I've ever worked on in all my life.
You know, Ambre is a good friend of mine. And there is a part where I expected something, and the moment I shared with him, he told me the same thing that you expected. Because, you know, I also deal with those, but to a limited extent. I'm still new in the field, probably not even a year of experience.
Man, God speed, you're going to make it.
Now, with that said, there is that part where he was on the track, that long van, and I told him, when I was watching the video, literally I was expecting him to pull those moves, because we do know he can dance.
Yeah.
Now he told me that you told him the same exact thing. You're like, we expected you to like dance and show off a big move. Eh?
Yeah, and surprisingly, most of us really know what's good, but we don't know how to apply it.
Yeah.
But the ideas usually have them.
Definitely.
So that's why I like having people on my set. Not just anyone, but certain friends who can inspire me to create something new,
definitely.
or just do something people have not seen yet. Because my whole case, like creating in Barara, I want to, the same way these boys are bringing up a new sound, it has to go along with a new visual, a new kind of way of detailing our artists.
And it's very true.
Yeah.
Because someone told me that when they saw the song Confession, they thought it was a Nigerian song.
Yeah,
it was not until they saw Vanita. Because Vanita at that point was
actually
only...
not even Vanita. Most people don't know Vanita. When they had Rahuka.
Yeah.
In the
but,
song.
But the only advantage was, Vanita was, you know, she was a model and she was getting popular around. But Ivan and Banjo were literally not to that stage.
Because visually, that's the first visual I think Banjo has been on. Banjo is from a crew called Shrento. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah, we've heard about Shrento.
Yeah, Shrento. Very shout outs to Shrento. That's like, those guys have an album coming out very soon. It's going to change the whole scope. And that one is global. I'm not talking about Mbaro. It's a global album. Yeah.
Definitely.
They're working with Kenyans on it. They're working with very talented people. Right now, it's still in studio. I cannot say much about it, but shout outs to you, Bowman, Simba, and Banjo. That's the Shrento crew.
And we'll be here to actually listen to it when it does drop. And definitely, we are saying Western Uganda is bringing you more. We're bringing you people with mad video skills. I would still respect that, mad video skills, yeah?
Yeah.
Because some visuals are just, I can't even describe them.
Yeah.
So now with that said, we've seen the project, we've seen the background, we've seen you as a person. Yeah. Now, let's get to the artists. When you're working with artists, what do you consider to work on an artist project?
Right now, by the way, to make like things clear, I'm a photographer first. Most people forget that. I'm a photographer first. Cinematography or videography is something I had passion in the moment I learned how to use a what? A camera. I was always interested to record video. You get it, yeah? So throughout my years working as a photographer, all the video gigs I've been working on have been leading me to this moment, exactly where I am. You get it, yeah? So mostly when I'm going to approach an artist right now, as I've already told you, you should know by now that I don't earn money via making videos, music videos. I earn money as a photographer. So that gives me time and space to think on how I want to brand myself as a videographer.
I was actually about to ask you that.
Yeah, so the way I approach artists first is I first have to respect your content. If I don't respect your content instinctively, not because I want the money, I want it to be natural. I want you to play me a song and I like it natural. There I know I'm going to give you my 100. But right now I'm not yet out as a fully working videographer and accepting every gig. I accept gigs, but rarely do I do.
Where you feel you're comfortable working with.
I'm comfortable working with, and this is what I'm going to give them. Because I have a lot of respect for other videographers around town. You get it? They can get jobs, they can get the job done. So I don't want to take myself like the best thing to happen, but I have my way and I want to respect that way as I grow as a videographer.
Can I cut you short?
Yeah.
He is the best thing that has happened. Do not discredit yourself about that. You are one of the best things that has happened. We have had videos in Bar, we have very many videos, we have a wide range and a variety. But I'll tell you, the videos that you make, I can comfortably say, I haven't seen any other videographer being able to make them.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just glad.
And I will say this because I also know what it means to work with passion. And working with passion, that means I know that when you're working with something and you are getting it, you're doing it from your heart. Yeah? You're like, I listen to the song and I know exactly how it's going to flow. It's easier.
The energy, the energy is,
and it allows you creative freedom. Than when someone comes with this song and it's like, I have my song and I want to shoot from here.
Now, like, for example, let's say I'm shooting with Ambro or Puff Boy. If we're going to shoot a video 2 months from now, we start planning today. Make sure we gather ideas. We are sharing the same energy. If I wake up in the morning, the first thing, maybe if I want to get inspired, the first sound in my ears is that song. So that it's like a theme for my whole day. I go thinking about it, and everything I'm doing, I think about that song. So that's how I get to think of the scenes that I might want to do. I've, by the way, worked on a couple of older visuals, although I wouldn't call them like official, but they were good visuals, people like them. I shot Tipple's Tamu Tamu. I'm the one who shot it.
Was it the live band part or
it was not a live band. We set up a live set and we shot a live set.
And
that was the official video and it went ahead and people liked it. But to me, it's not what I would have loved for the people to know me like, that's my first work, that's what I put in there. Like the way I'm proud about talking about Ndongo. Because Ndongo to me is like, that's the best
your creative art.
Yeah, that's the best visual I've worked on. And I've actually, people have been asking me what the visual means. Like most points in the visual, where you see like people blindfolded with red things with their eyes and are dancing behind this guy. Why the guy is not moving, why he's always staring, why he's putting on the gown. Like, I've been trying to
give us a description actually. Because you're live on TV and people need to know. Because I personally also, there's a point where I couldn't understand. Some of the points I would understand. Maybe the reflection with the shadow, I could understand. But then there was this point, where he was actually standing still.
And some guys behind
and people were all dancing and all.
Yeah, that's the scene most people ask a lot about me. I will try to annotate it. Basically, if you know the song Ndongo, it's like a rallying call to tell our parents to be open with their kids when they want maybe to choose careers. You get it, yeah? As the chorus says, abechika bakanyamama sikonguyeyo otarija bwesaka bwe ebyo muziki tukishabaga nzokoresha bya sase. So we are all suffering from parents and the shackles of them being tough on us because they think joining the music industry, probably joining the media industry, is not good for one's stature or being in the community. But it's different, you get it? Yeah? If these parents can be much more supportive to us, we wouldn't have to make songs like Ndongo to show what we've been through to get where we are. So back to that thing. In a quick note.
Let's get into a short break. We'll be back with more of describing what we have on Ndongo, yeah? So definitely a short break. Let's have our number 4 and we'll be back with more about what is in a Ndongo video, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Boya, I feel boya bits. Restaurants, Pataman, Wabi Mushow. You went in a dim kato. He will show a fazari to Korum Kago. He will show Joja Jabontima. Bambi Mushow, Joja Jabontima. Umtima Nachifuba Shasha. Emikono nebijere ni shasha. Uli chingeto na ni shasha iwe. Ai Nujiro midwaliro. Anjira nonde professional. Uli ze professional. Anjira niwe professional. Bambe mushaho. Yo wendi na gebi kato. Iwe mushaho. Afazali tu korom kago. Bambe mushaho. Went in a game kato. He will show a fazari to Korum Kago. He will show Joja Jabontima. Bambi Mushow Joja Jabontima.
Instrumento.
Yes, sir. Boy, know what it is. Navisca bakanyama maskongewe. Utarija kwishaka gwirumje chendo kushabo banzo kumuze. Nyondo munde kamderere nyeterere. Nyeterere ndongo nyantu munderere. Nyeterere ndongo. Mama kansomesa kon kopni mugo kabur. Nirkana zonkanesa into pastanyo wen shabur. Tira nivo gepto chagai. Diptembe yepto rebiat sabun. Igai no manyan square card.
Instrumento.
Yes, sir. Boy, know what it is. Navisca bakanyama maskongewe. Utarija kwishaka gwirumje chendo kushabo banzo kumuze. Nyondo munde kamderere nyeterere. Nyeterere ndongo nyantu munderere. Nyeterere ndongo. Mama kansomesa kon kopni mugo kabur. Nirkana zonkanesa into pastanyo wen shabur. Tira nivo gepto chagai. Diptembe yepto rebiat sabun. Igai no manyan square card. Oi jose hom chibugantu no hon. Kandi omcharon kweskuza bwashivani. Ogwa get kuza ya shomuti. Kaze expanye na kutusedin. Kame shtamere eskoma bachterati. Yo bachtere. Eskoma bachtere. Muikane. Mushtame muikane mundebe. Navisca bakanyama maskongewe. Utarija kwishaka gwirumje chendo kushabo banzo kumuze. Nyondo munde kamderere nyeterere. Nyeterere ndongo Isha ujeta baby atati Omo glass bane kom kono master andi Tata tamanya nyo imwana ndukundi Dedum zichebindi jobundi Shomandi kwandi kechitamari Unga bachitua destiny unga mvuna Ifu muvakorogo kuzamu dansa weekendi Kubadok baza life yomwechi A lot of people said it wouldn't work out But I'm sorry Gonna jump even though I ain't not sorry, yeah. A lot of people said it wouldn't work out But I'm sorry Gonna jump even though I ain't not sorry Iskaba kanya mama skonge
If you ever had me singing it, and when you mentioned the words, definitely very different things.
Yeah, you see.
I had something like Akishchi, something.
Abechka, bakanja mamasko, uyeiwe, utarija gwesaka gwe.
Now, we were breaking down the video for them to understand everything.
Yeah.
Because we start with the setup, right? That setup in the sunset. Does that have a thing, or it's just your
the first intro?
Yeah.
Now the first intro actually, where you see there is a time lapse of the moon.
Yeah, and then people moving around.
Then there is like the sun, just a simple career. Yeah? It's just a sort of a form of like nostalgia to introduce you to the video, like
you understand
this dreamer. Yeah, of course.
Nostalgia, put it in Runyankore.
Nostalgia, nostalgia is actually but when you get artist but in visual format before the video starts. It's just like a hint. It's like a starter for the video. Creatively, I would call it that. And then to your scene usually go. The scene where he's putting on the gong. Actually, before the scene of the gong, the first scene is a tree with red leaves. Then there is a model putting on a red robe. Yeah, but the red robe is tied to the what?
To the tree.
To the tree with red what? Now the
and
tree.
With fire around.
The tree represents family.
You get family tree.
Yeah, and the red robe is the blood, the bloodline that flows in what? In our families. You get it? That's the role of the tree. Now the scene where they are binded together, Ambroy and the model, and there is fire around them. The fire shows like the negativities that we go through that keep us tied together because of our blood. Our blood, which is what? The family. They keep us chained together.
Because I hadn't understood that chain around them.
Yeah. Okay. You get it here. The family keeps us together. But if you see the fire is low. These guys can easily unbind the blood from them, the blood being the family, and skip that fire and go be whatever they want to be without the family is what? Judging them. You get it? Then there is a scene that's like just little for that. I cannot explain fully everything, but now you get the point. Then there is a scene where he's putting on a gown.
The gown.
Yeah. That one is actually the most simplest scene to annotate. Because for it, we all know a lot of degree holders are not doing the jobs they studied to do. That one I will stop there. I won't even add there. You know what I'm doing. Then there is a scene. This one is like it's one I've been getting most questions from. There's a scene when he's putting on a lime green t-shirt inside, and he's like in a farm. Then there are these guys behind who are blindfolded by red robes. Blindfolded by red robes, yeah. And some are digging, some are old panga, some are doing everything. And this guy is in front, just singing without moving anything. That scene has a lot of meaning because the red stripes that close their eyes, we go back to the red, what it represents. What does it represent? Blood, which is family. You get it? Now the red, the red blindfolds shows that family is blinding us to do what we don't want to do, and we are knocking and clashing with each other. We know. You get it? Yeah? But if we put those off, we can actually stay calm, and that part is there in the video. When they actually remove this and they all stay still for a second, we can actually imagine where we want to be. Put the blindfold, the red family blindfolds off, and go be whoever we want to be. turebe kitwenda kuba family reke kutukwatira mu kintu kimwe maybe nende bumuteki maybe nende be doctor maybe nende beki oruge murebe cyo kubasa gukora
go be whatever you want to be.
Go be whatever you want to be. And that's the reason why in the end I had to go talk to the mom of Ambroy and make her appear in the what? In the visual. Because this was a touching piece.
With the voice call.
And with the voice on. That was like the most legendary moment. We are talking about breaking the family curse and moving out to be yourself. And at the end of the song, the mom of the artist, the real mom, this is
like video, a real story,
the
true story,
The woman at the end of the video is the mom. And ebigambe byagambira umutabani amwemerera aside asibirisho cye komweshongozi, and the mom is not judging. That was a very strong picture to send out to all the parents in Western Uganda. Kugira ngo n'umwana wanaza ko ari umushongozi kandi arichi wa magezi kandi uri kumwicerereza. So that was the most powerful scene for me in the video.
And I will mention this
is standing next to the mother.
Because I know about Amroy. He has been my friend. We've studied the same schools, everything. Now, you study from a big school. The schools he went to, none of the schools, you can really say that this, you expect doctors and nurses and everything from those schools.
Definitely.
He studied from a municipal school. That is one of the biggest schools in Uganda. He studied from Ntare School. That is one of the biggest schools in Uganda. And he still chose to go be an artist. And trust me, this man is really good in his art.
He's really good at his craft. People, let me make something clear. Every time you hear a song that has the tagline, Nochikoro Tagai.
Nochikoro Tagai.
Nochikoro Tagai. It's Ambro who produced it. I think you've got it here.
Yeah.
If you ever hear anything, whether you hear instrumental maybe did the mixing and this guy did, but they always work together. If you hear any tagline, Nochikoro Tagai. Now I'll give you an example. Left Right was almost fully produced by Ambroy. Instrumental helped us when we were doing the
mixing. He's the mixing and mastering.
We did the bit of the mastering, but the whole bit from the ground up, that was Ambroy. So he is super talented. And even some of the ideas in the video that we work on, they are shared ideas we have shared together as a visual. So I really appreciate his talent, and the sky is not the limit.
One thing about that, my producer, I always tell him about Amber, and I'm like, that kid is something. But, people never believe. But I hope wherever he is in the control room, he's listening and he's understanding right now, And definitely, if you haven't checked out Ambroy's music, I don't know what you're waiting for. And with that video, you've had all the descriptions, the detail in that video, the concept, Make sure you do go to the YouTube channel and check it out,
It's on the video is on Ambroy's channel, Ndongo, Ambroy. And also I've just explained a little bit of the video because I believe in mystery. Mystery creates a certain amount of interest in something. So if I would explain everything to you, maybe it gets boring a bit. So the few bits I've explained, someone who is like omuntu ayina akasayi ezeshana basakugura YouTube azeyo, you rewatch the video, you get my point, but you can also get other points from me, because you see, symbolism doesn't have like one way it works. Symbolism works in very many ways. I can use this phone to represent a lot of things on a graphic.
True.
Maybe call, maybe text, maybe, I'm just giving an example, maybe an app just by a picture of what on the phone. That's symbolism, and that's what we did with the video of Ndongo.
Now one more thing. If you've heard the concept, if you feel you need to do a full video to explain, drop that comment, and
I can do a whole breakdown of my other visuals too. And
we'll definitely
my visuals too. I told you I'm a photographer first. And I have like pretty good pictures, because in the future I'm planning very soon to do an exhibition. And it's going to be a very big exhibition, the first Mbara has ever seen by any photographer. And
we'll be here to announce to the people when it is up. And with that said, we've seen the visuals. We played the song earlier. Go check it out on YouTube. See the other details you can find out. There are very many Easter eggs in the video.
Thank you.
So you go check them out and you will love it. That is Danny Shots for you. Now Danny, before we let you go, we have questions. Very many questions. People want to be Danny,
Me, I want the hard ones.
People want to be Danny. Someone is like, okay, some are saying, I just loving the presentation I'm doing. I thank you for watching. Then someone is like, why did you decide to do video production? We already mentioned that was the passion. But maybe I think
I can give you just a couple more reasons, everybody, just like in under 30 seconds. First of all, to me, I feel like videography, I'll stroke it with photography. To me, they go together as me because I'm hybrid. I do both. Photography and videography, first of all, the freedom I get while doing this, apart from the passion, I know I'm passionate about that, that's okay. But the freedom they offer me to do other things is far way more than me doing any other job. Plus, it's a kind of genre that doesn't command respect, but then it's ironically gives you a lot of power as the person who's creating. I'm going to give you a simple example. Right now I can get a gig, let's say from Museveni, the president of the what? The president of the country. Trust me, I'm the only person who can command the president what to do.
I know definitely about that. You tell him.
Yeah, I will tell the president sit down, but that's just simple. The best part is the traveling, meeting big people that will inspire you in your other lines of life. Because everything we live on nowadays, even where we are right now, we are being recorded by what? By cameras.
By cameras,
so
definitely.
we cannot hide away from cameras.
We are in the media
They are
age.
the most influential things like right now, or GIA, or scientific instruments ever made to record. You get it, apart from a pen and a pencil and a paper. Yeah, that one is like legendary.
That is
the Bible, everything, before you even learn to make this, pen and paper were there.
But right now, this is taking off so fast.
This is taking off, not taking off, it has already taken off. We all have our phones right now, we'll be scrolling through. Everything we see through our phones.
That is why TikTok is trending.
Yeah, TikTok, because of cameras, everything. So the influence that camera carries is very huge. And of course, I make a living from this. Everything I've earned, all my cameras I've bought, where I stay, the rent I pay, everything. My office, it has been through this. So yeah, the money is there too.
Now that is the side for where you're answering. Why video production?
Why video production?
Okay, video / photography.
Yeah.
Now there is one more thing. What's your education level and what course did you study?
I went to university, but after 2 semesters, I felt like I wasn't really doing me. So this is a life. This is real. This is real. I'm not just making this up.
Yeah.
I was at KIU in Kampala. Then I dropped out after
2 semesters.
2 semesters. What happened is this. My first day at KIU, I met a very gentle guy who was called Isaac. He owns a studio in Kampala. It's called High Tech. Yeah, there are very many branches around Kampala. So you know, when you're just starting out the first semester, the bazaar is very open. Guys are taking a lot of passport photos. So he had set up like 5 stalls for photographers, and he didn't have a person to fill up the 5th stall. So by then I was still young. It's around 2017, 2016, and I was like, I can fill up the slot. So he gave me the space. I filled up the slot. I worked for him for like a week. He paid me whatever he paid me. But then after he was packing to take his things, then I told him, why can't you get a space here in KIU? We make a tent. I keep making for you money. Me, I'll study as I come here on the tent and work. So I guess that was also like I don't know, is it a blessing or what? Like I made money and I forgot to study. But then again, what I was studying was not the way I expected it to be when I reached that, because I wanted to do information systems. So I'm a person who's passionate about something I want to do. So even before I went to campus, I was making a lot of research on information systems. But when I reached there, I was disappointed by the way they were presenting it and the way we were studying it. Because everything they were showing us, I either knew it or they were presenting it in a way that's either harder and not necessarily the way. So the whole system looked wrong to me, and I was like, okay, why am I living? Why am I studying? We study because we want to work, we want to be better. I already have something I'm passionate about, I can do. Why waste time now on something I know I'm not going to go into anyone's office, try to look for a job? Oh, I can stay, doing this and earn and make money. So my photography and videography career actually didn't kick off in Barra. It kicked off in Kampala. I started from Kampala, then I came back this side. Yeah, so
now speaking about that, actually, with the research, I've realized that there is something about university education that people find is really bothering. Because personally, you also discovered that.
I discovered that.
Because right now the things I'm doing are not at all related to what I'm studying. But here's what happens for some of us. Now, for example, like me. By the time you realize you're too far and you decide it's not worth it to actually break off. For example, I'm doing a course in software engineering.
Yeah.
I reach class, I sit down, I see what I'm being taught. At one point, I'm like, why am I really doing this? But then I realize, right now I'm in the 4th year. And I'm like,
you can't break it off.
I just finish it. And
me, it was just 2 semesters. It wasn't even 1 full year.
Yeah.
So I had to make a quick decision. And my parents, I know most people might be like, how did his parents take it? Well, my dad was not okay with it. We had a fight for almost 8 months. But right now he's my biggest fan. Yeah. It happens, but when you talk to your parents, when you look them in the eye and you tell them, because my mom was very supportive. She was like, as long as you're earning and you're working and you love it, she was like, go ahead and do it. Because then my dad took it in this form of cameraman.
But
you know what that means.
But then in most cases, it's the inverse.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, it's the dad who's like, go ahead. And then the mom who is like...
This time around it was my mom. But
now another person is...
Right now, both of them are very supportive.
Wow.
Yeah,
another person is Amroy. Actually, Amroy, during those times, we have been friends for a long time. Now, one time, he tells me, he's like, you know what, man? I'm not going to go to campus anymore. I'm like, nigga, are you serious, eh? Oh. N-word. Anyway, I'm like, are you serious? You really want to quit it? You want to quit it? And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to sing. And he was like, by the way, I sing. I had never heard him sing. Because for me, I knew him as a dancer. And I was like,
shy. He's a shy boy.
And I was like, you're going to quit and go to singing? And I was like, what do you really mean? And he was like, I'm going to also learn sound engineering. I have a friend. And I was like, okay. Now, the day that I really... when he released Edge Season, that was his first song. Now, you know, when you release a song and you're like, let me first share with my friends and I hear. He shared it with me. I'm telling you, by that time I was already working with the ETV, so I was understanding what was really going on in the music industry. Now, I told Ambroy, the moment I heard that song, you know what, bro? Go into singing, you're going to do it. Because I felt like that music was something very, very different.
And new, like
in an environment where it doesn't exist, and it was something that can actually make it grow.
We usually call ourselves the alternate industry here in Uganda.
That thing is going to be
every time I'm with them. Shout outs to Puff Boy again, Ambroy, Instrumental, Ivan Clean, Banjo.
I don't know why, but
that's my
Banjo
crew.
has something also, eh?
Yeah, that's my crew.
So with them, we're definitely going to be expecting more music. They're bringing a twist that actually is too hard to copy. That have you seen anyone trying to even copy it?
Yeah. It's pretty hard because you cannot copy something you don't know the roots of.
Exactly.
We have not yet even started, by the way, because this year 2 of our artists have like a couple of EPs coming out. Ambro is going to be releasing an EP very soon, so get ready for it.
And if you've had Instrumentals EP, you would know what to expect.
And now if you've had Instrumentals EP, right now it's doing well. We are soon working on the first visual of the EP, that is Tuza, Calm Down. Go stream that EP, please. It's available on all streaming networks, Spotify, Apple Music. And I'm talking about that. Please, guys, if you don't have a Spotify account, a Tidal account, please open that, because you see the same way we used to use text messages back in the day to text, you know. Then WhatsApp came, then people were like, who has time to download the app? But right now everyone uses the app. It's the same with music. Artists need to be supported, and the only way we can support them in Uganda without the copyright law is at least to build up their streaming numbers.
Now,
not only on YouTube, but on streaming services. So get an account on Spotify. If you don't have one, use Boomplay, use Deezer, use Apple Music. Please, it's very important for our artists in the country.
Now, let me give them a simple example about that. If you feel like a subscription is not worth it, make sure you do go for an account like Boomplay. People consider it trash, but it's Nice.
It's not even trash actually.
It's not trash at all.
Boomplay has a
really
lot
nice.
of African music and it's promoting a lot of Africanist in music in the world.
Now, Boomplay aside, that is one really good one.
And another thing,
The freest.
10,000 is not a lot.
Yeah.
Because Spotify is 10,000 and you use your Visa card to pay. If you don't have a Visa,
You can even use mobile money.
You can use
Mobile
mobile
card.
money. You just turn your card. There's that feature.
Yeah.
MTN has it and thingy has
Both
it.
Airtel
Yeah,
and MTN.
you turn
Mastercard.
it. You use it as a Mastercard or a Visa. Even cheaper if you have cheaper cash.
Exactly.
So me, I use cheaper cash, so it gives me the Visa thing.
Now,
It's still okay.
that aside, there is also another side that they can know about. That is YouTube Music.
Yeah.
It's not
YouTube
available
is-
for Uganda. It needs a VPN, but
It's still okay.
It's one
we have
big
because the music we make is global. That's me. I believe in that. We
And
make
definitely.
global music.
the sounds from instrumental are
Yeah.
global.
If you read the comments on left right, the video of the visualizer, sorry, for left right, and the video for Ndongo, almost part of those comments are not from Uganda.
Exactly.
It's you see we are engaging the whole diaspora, and that's our target. You get it? Because we are Africans at the end
We
of
are
the day. We are
global.
all global. We are the Bantu. We are the
Exactly.
same like the South Africans, the Zimbabweans. So our vibes can click. You get it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was Danny Shows for you. We talked a lot. We had a lot to engage with. You make sure that you drop that like and subscribe button. If you're not hitting it right now, I don't know what you're waiting for. We need you to drop a like and then to share.
Yes,
Actually,
socials.
there is something we almost forget. Before we get to your socials, there's something we normally forget. We had those. Maybe there was an artist some time back who came up, but never got platform.
Yeah.
So what can you say about that? That ATV is actually doing something like this because some of the artists, let's say Ambroy, maybe he would have come up, people would have never noticed his art, and we had because if you notice the channels we have around Bara, normally they focus on their certain content that they cannot pull such content. What would you say about that?
I think it's high time in Barara where we have to judge good as good and bad as bad, not work with emotion, because that's a problem that affects the whole of us in Barara. Let it be running our businesses, running our day-to-day lives. We base everything off emotion, and that's dangerous. We need to be logical. When we are logical, we can do things better. Of course, if I'm not trying to say that some people are not doing what they're supposed to do. Maybe it's not also about them. It's the way the market has, has made the way. But please, let's be logical in making things, because there's a lot of talent in there. There's a lot of talent. There are people, there are guys I'm pretty sure we don't even know about that exist out there that want these opportunities. So make yourselves heard also. I think AETV has emails where people can contact you. Yeah, make yourselves heard and you get this opportunity, share with the world what you know. Because at the end of the day, whether Ambroy, whether Puffboy, we're all from Bara, and we are trying to show people across the country and across the diaspora that Bara is here to stay and we're here to grow and we are changing things for the better.
Yes, okay. Danny, an artist out there has heard you talk about the music video. He has heard you say a lot of things. What can you tell them if they want to contact you? How should they reach you? Because someone maybe wants to give you business. He wants you to shoot his video. We know you're not. Maybe he has also a good song,
yeah.
and he wants you to listen to it and see if you can shoot for him a video.
Yeah, I think the way you approach people is very important. If you do it in a respectfully way, probably I'll also have something to think about your project. But please, most people send us messages on WhatsApp without saying anything, not introducing your names, what you want exactly, and you just ask blatant questions. If I'm stressed, I'm going to blue tick you. I'm just being straight. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. So the way you present yourself when you're talking to someone is very key. I'm not going to be asking for a gig from someone. Let's say Anne can see me, and I'm like, you're Wagwan.
Hey.
And I'm going to ask how her day was, if she has time to what? To let me engage her. You get it? Because that's how business is. If we learn the little rules about business, we work. And if you want me to work, I'll tell you straight out my fees. I don't go. I can tell you my fees. I'm very open. I believe in online shopping with price. When you go to shop online, right now people are watching online. So I'm pushing out a commodity, so it has to have what? A price.
So drop it.
I don't go below 700,000. 700,000 shillings. You pay that to me, I come with my camera and my lights. Not the model, not the location fees, not transportation. That's me, my camera and my lights. We start from there. Then if you want to pay the makeup artist, whatever, that's okay. But if me coming the same way and you wanted to show the show is okay, you can stop at 700. But I don't go below 700, and I mean 700, not 500. Negotiations start from 700. Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean. Not below that, please. Yeah.
So contacts.
The contacts, my telephone number is +256 or 0786 449 896. It's in my names, it's my number. On Instagram, I'm Danny_Shots Official. I'm on LinkedIn as Danny Shots Still UG. I'm on Snapchat as Danny Shots 420. I'm on TikTok as Air King UG. I'm on Twitter as Danny Shots 256. I know it's a little bit confusing. I'm trying to get someone to run my pages for me because I get a bit lazy to post and
now
stuff.
let's skip that. Let's skip to that exactly.
Yeah.
You're talking to the right person.
Oh, okay. I should give you a good
yeah, because
run my pages for me. I get a bit lazy. Like now, like last year, I had a lot going on. But if you go to my Instagram page, it looks like I almost had nothing going on. You get it?
Yeah, we definitely can deal with that.
As I told you already, we are not the superstars. The superstars.
But you make yourself a superstar. Let's remind this. You make yourself a superstar because let's check. Let's travel to somewhere very far. James Cameron, is he a superstar or not?
James Cameron is not a superstar. He is a legend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you know James Cameron or do you not know him?
Come on.
But there are very many other filmmakers that you do not know. So, you brand yourself as a superstar, even when you're the superstar maker.
If you ever meet these Hollywood directors, like how we talked about James Cameron, guys that don't know James Cameron is the guy that worked on Avatar.
Titanic,
Avatar, Titanic. He has a lot of big projects.
Even Transformers.
Yeah, some of them. Most of them are Michael Bay.
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them. These guys, if you meet him even here in Uganda, the way he'll be dressed up, it's not the same way if you meet Leonardo DiCaprio, the one he hires. Leonardo DiCaprio is a mega superstar. But if you meet the guy that gives in the movie, maybe Martin Scorsese, he's going to be a normal guy because you cannot have all that creativity in your head and you have time to look like a superstar.
Exactly.
You get it? Our job is to make superstars and we pride in that. If you don't pride in that, this is not your job. If you feel, this is not your job. You get, just know that. But if you feel you're okay with editing people's pictures, putting them out, videos, making people look good,
and actually,
then it's your calling.
When someone, even when you have two photos, one is you, one is that person, and you can make that person better than you.
That's what we do always.
That's big.
Like if I open my phone right now in my gallery, I only have like 2 pictures. Even when you asked me pictures, I sent you first one when I was talking, then I sent you one from the same moment. And I swear to you, that's the last time I took pictures with the camera. That's like a year ago. Because I'm not bothered with myself. I'm a machine to create for others. Because that's where I get my satisfaction. When I make videos like in Ndongo, like Confessions, when I shoot my pictures, I do a lot of landscape photography around town. I shoot weddings. Daily life. When I do that, it's more satisfying than seeing my own face there. I'm not trying to take anything, but I'm not galley. I don't want to overlook at my face. I'm ugly enough. I just want to look at the bag, the money, and maybe my work done.
Definitely.
I'm satisfied.
Woman,
I'm single.
One last word to a videographer out there, someone starting out, someone like me. Who has just started recording small Instagram reels, and I think I'm going to make it.
Small Instagram reels. One word for a videographer. Make sure you love what you do. Because if you don't obsess about it, you're just wasting time. Just love what you do.
That is Danny Shots for you. He is the man behind Ndongo, Tupate, Left, Right, Confession, and very many other genres that you. He also said. T-Paul, which song?
There are very many. Tamu I've worked on even the thing is TBM is no matter, but that's way back.
Yeah, but definitely the new songs we're talking about, we're bringing Ndongo. That's the major song, definitely. Right?
To me, Ndongo is my best project. I can proudly say that. My top 3 projects, by me or by any person?
By you.
By me. My top 3 projects, it's hard to rate them. That's a very hard question.
It is an easy one.
I would say Ndongo, I would say Tupate, and I would say Confession. That's why I say the last year has been so instrumental in my life.
Top 3?
I would say top 3. The third one, not mine, top 3. Uganda, no, just general.
General. Let's pick it general.
Top 3 projects. I love hip hop a lot. I'm a person who's inspired by
now,
hip hop.
Let's pick 3 from Uganda first, then we'll pick 3 internationally.
3 from Uganda first.
I can give you a hint.
Visual projects.
Yeah.
I don't need a hint because trust me, you don't know what I like watching.
So let's see.
Yeah. Gosh.
It has to be a Sasha Vibes project.
No, not actually, because I've not been watching a lot of Ugandan content, and even when I do, I've been watching much more of our alternate vibes industry. There's another alternate kind of vibe in Kampala. The guys like the Joshua Barakas, the Cohen JCs, guys that work with the Axons, ELGs. Now I prefer their projects and I watch most of their projects. So if you ask me, I'll probably be like Cohen, I'll be like ELG, because you don't know the names, but these are the guys that are pushing, the industry. Yeah.
I don't know any of those people.
Yes, that I knew you wouldn't.
But you didn't mention the song?
But now we're going to know about them since I've talked about them. Because these are the guys that are going to push this country to Grammy level.
Now when we say, can we mention songs?
The songs, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for me. I don't really take it.
Just pick random 3, not top. Random 3.
Pretty hard. If maybe there's a song Cohen and Axon. I've forgotten the title. It's a new song. I love the visuals. Bro. It's going to be hard.
Okay, let's go international.
Just know I'm inspired by all the creators that create in Uganda, but I don't take any of them as a role model. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I feel like in Uganda we are still a young industry. Anyone that's still a young industry, we still have to grow. So I believe I can do this even more than the ones that are doing it here in Uganda. So I believe I can just make maybe a shout out to all the videographers, the social vibes, the RNAs.
Let's do that.
Everyone, Ziga Fix, everyone, because all those guys are pushing and they're doing so much for the industry. You get it? But when you take it to the international scene, it's much easier for me.
Now let's pick
I already told you.
3 top and your role model.
My role model, 3 top, any Kendrick Lamar video that has been out is top 3. I think that's done. Yeah, that's an easy answer. All Kendrick Lamar videos that are on Mr. Morales. And I like him because hip hop teaches you to follow story and follow content. And you construct something. You don't just go put up a wall, put people stand there, then throw gang signs and it's done. There is much more to that. You create a story, you follow it, you make something that can stand as a music video and as a short film at the end of the day. So I like anything Kendrick Lamar is on. That's top 3. Any video Kendrick Lamar is on, that's top 3. And then a person that inspires me, my mother. My mother is my biggest inspiration. She believes in me more than any other person. If I want data, I know. Data for 2K looks like it's cheap on me, but sometimes you want, and your mother is there, and that data gets you an idea that is life-changing to some people.
Definitely.
It's just mom's blessings, you can't explain. My mom is my biggest inspiration. Yeah.
Well, that's Danny Shots for you. We've had all his socials, you've had his number, and we'll definitely are lucky to have a big talent on the show. We'll definitely keep engaging and we'll definitely keep in touch with you. And we'll be seeing more projects from you and we'll be glad to have them.
Thank you so much. Yes, love you all.
All right, let's have our number 4, right? Let's have our number 4.
Nuli this a doing. Instrument. Echireti chone chokunywa. 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 Yes sir. Mudetenga gotombera.
bishenje nanda tomere Ntama Kenya murike mwaje ndamu nyete nandeme Naba ninyo tichiru kwenda ngonye tere nemere Byako nywane mpoto kuruga bono tera kengere Kukuta nimba tare kwenda mpendere Onye byare koba sati kwenda gejeme Ninja pembera tende kunyangu teteme Waka huta hango feka kusa yiwa chachake Miru kuza doringi Nore za duringi Wikane yonda ye Toka toka yega toita Biya sona ne zei Toka toye wata teito Biana biona ne bieite Chopa sona ne zeite Chiracho na ne cheito Echirechi chone chokunywa 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 Machupa to
Tuwatunu super rich ganga Free guys Tako batina ni mutino burenje Batina rahanga ureme twajo Rabjita fayo Brode usemire kazauri
Ukampereza maziko waikatu waishiriza Ukurugo wona hati nzura ntegereze Akamurika roza katatiwe ukashana Omwenjenje nkakana kengabi I know
Tunureka kwetorotoza Sharam Unyetoroza Sharam Ha Sharamiwe
Niwe reka kwetorotoza Sharam Unyetoroza Sharam Sharamiwe Mazima sharamu
Ndihire n'obuzano bwa yesereka nkushere kurre Brahamwe nonondo zane hakahuna Omwaka huna katango reta za akoroba Utakumanya ngoma garaganje no gatoneka Buyo kankorera saini yechirafu chinje Kunajire kutigarika muwanyu mamisho Nkanyenda kuizo wanyu konka na ikanatina Umunyanyo konaza kukwata na ndirayo Akayandisire untagarika kuraba akwanyu Hato mutima kutandisire kwe hakanombiri Indara kuno mutima guanga gurarokwe Mgwe kwa kuiza kukwatara yaka guhonda honda Mungu za kukusoborotera chambambirwa Oye kwasa undingaringa
Instrumento Baby kuchonia Yishombere dia La bebe kia Agani your loving boy Akaviri kulkine mama kakampereza Chirimoto Yishongwato Diara Yishongwato My lips are grabbing for you Come and step me like my weighty I'm getting wetty Let's go down and fata Give me all your loving fata Ninyanda your loving fata My baby nkwata
Fata Give me all your loving fata Ninyanda your loving fata My baby nkwata
Go me tembo bow where your hips don't lie And the things that I said that will never be like
Yes, okay, definitely, as you've seen, we're talking about the creatives in Mbarara, and that is Ivan Clean, no sorry, that is Banjo, with Ambroy and Slim Mami. Now, about Slim Mami is an amazing artist, but she has questionable interpersonal skills, yeah? And we definitely would want to hear her music more. So if she can work on that, we'll definitely be having a lot. And with that said, let's check out some of your comments as we'll wrap up the show. So no one has guessed my number one yet, yeah? I definitely want to see you people guessing number one. Try to guess number one. There is 10,000 Ugandan shillings and 1 GB data awaiting, yeah? So you do make sure you do guess the number one, and we'll be seeing more of that. Now with that said, let's see some of your comments. So we have Western UG Talent Platform saying Kashusha Note Tagwenda. That is where he is coming from. And then we have him saying good evening Zodi, and he's asking where Sonko and Gladys is. Where they are. Sonko and Gladys are not feeling fine, so they won't be around today. And then he says the man did the confession video. I'm telling you, Danny Shows has very many good projects, yeah? Go look out for Confession, go look out for Ndongo, go look out for To Party video. He made all those, and trust me, they are some amazing bangers. Now with that said, let's wrap up the show. Let's have our number one, and we'll see if anyone guessed it right. Yeah, let's have our number one show right about now.
Miru.
Oyine iPhone, nyine Android. Tira kasinje ndakeha. Oyine ka figa, nyine gwa figa. Instrumento. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Wambuza vibe noba wasindikorotami karigobe nayo kujitera nobushutami esi yakutere mijere kirekire ntomi guy kirekire ntomi ranch erabura konka datate kabura transport erabura konka piate kabura oyine iPhone nyine Android stira kasinje ndakeha oyine ka figa nyine gwa figa stira kasinje ndakeha oyine 6 packs nyine 1 pack stira kasinje ndakeha oyine brown thigh nyine black thigh stira kasinje ndakeha no care no care niwe gayo rabichenga orabichenga akasinje no care no care niwe gayo rabichenga orabichenga akasinje no care no care niwe gayo rabichenga orabichenga akasinje no care no care niwe gayo rabichenga orabichenga enakutiwe wachiresire tinye nachiresire abafire turabisire apana tindabisire twena tutobire konkiwe gai onojire akasinje kanuzire mbuza kuganyire nobora ndebero kunyirira nanyitinye gai ndereberera.
Number one song was Akasinje Nokea by Fact Zamani, the man from Kavale. He was the artist of the year for Chigezi region, yeah? And definitely it is something amazing to have him as our number one for the first time in 2022. The song that begins the year as the number one is Akasinje Nokea. Nobody was able to guess it, so I guess the prize money is all going to me. I'm going to enjoy it this weekend. So make sure you do hit up any place on this weekend. We have a lot of places that have big parties for you. We have Friday parties, we have Saturday parties, we have Sunday parties, and we want you to be checking them all out. Yeah, definitely. You can also check out cinemas. You can also check out very many other recreation activities that are around. Otherwise, the 60 days of January have begun, and we're here with the first day, giving you the countdown, and we'll keep giving it to you every single Friday. So make sure the 60 days of January do not hit you up, yeah? I remain your host, Master Hussein Zodi. The show is the Top 10 Countdown, and every Friday, 5 p.m., that's how we do it. AETV, we keep it rolling. And otherwise, I want to wish you a blessed year. I want to wish you the best this year. Make sure that this year makes a change in your life, yeah? We will see you in the next show. Bye-bye.
Oyine iPhone, nyine Android. Tira kasinje ndakeha. Oyine ka figa, nyine gwa figa. Instrumento. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Akasinje no care. No care. Niwe gayo rabichenga. Orabichenga. Wambuza vibe noba wasindikorotami karigobe nayo kujitera nobushutami esi yakutere mijere kirekire ntomi guy kirekire ntomi ranch erabura konka datate kabura transport erabura konka piate kabura oyine iPhone nyine Android stira kasinje ndakeha oyine kafiga nyine gwafiga stira kasinje ndakeha oyine 6 packs nyine 1 pack stira kasinje ndakeha oyine brown thigh nyine black thigh stira kasinje ndakeha nokea niwe gayo orabichenga akasinje nokea niwe gayo orabichenga akasinje nokea niwe gayo orabichenga akasinje nokea